Gross national happiness, this is a concept, or rather now it has become a development philosophy that we follow here in Bhutan. This was initiated by His Majesty the King himself.
Television, the internet, darile kotsuk nani degi shungda miselu pen bombera tosubigiri oyu tengaya na misami semgai te daringinale tendegi tashtile.
As we travel down this road, which is not the greatest road, to Thimphu, the capital city, you realize how for down through history, Bhutan has been sandwiched, as they say here, sandwiched between two very large countries, India and China, now over 2 billion people, and yet they've maintained a distinct culture here.
That's why Bhutan's very firm, very strong immigration and citizenship laws, so that people just can't walk in and get citizenship. It's basically survival.
So we are told that most of the workers on this road are not Bhutanese, but from India, and no matter how long they stay here, they can't become citizens.
Bomahador Pradam is 86 years of age. He says he was born in Bhutan, and so were his 6 children and 12 grandchildren. But none of them are enjoying the spirit of democracy the country is now embracing. 15 years ago, the old man and his family, who are Hindus, were suddenly stripped of their Bhutanese citizenship.
Our room is magnificent. First, the bathroom, heated floor.
We certainly stayed at the best hotel in Bhutan, and that was a lovely night. But I, for one, was unaware that there was a dark side to this seemingly peaceful country.
18 years ago, Bhutan introduced a system of categories for citizenship which excluded many Nepalese and Indians who were expelled from the country.
As many as 150,000 people were ejected from Bhutan. That's nearly 20% of the population. And to this day, they live in refugee camps in Nepal and India, despite the fact that many of them had lived in Bhutan for as much as 50 years. The king says they are illegal aliens.
Chile omigi misu ngachara gyakapnale ta lakha chapdira beru thera tentani di namisami kache teni tendubni tenle kenka ngara bagdibe kade dada sagendi cha shunigi kelang damjayu.
It had been a long day, and we had learned much.
And that's where we ate last night. This is where we're going to eat this morning. Good morning, Larice.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay.
I've had enough coffee.
Is it good coffee?
You work it.
Puri bhaji. The Bhutan National Library was an impressive building, not a large building. It was really more like a museum with things under glass, not a lending library. You could come and read a book, but you can't take it out. On the second floor, there were the stacks, which were just really stacks of scrolls. What's inside are prayers and stories orally passed down by the lamas, and only in the last 400 years written down, but to this day still memorized by the monks. Staircase, very steep. This is what the students can do. Is it okay to take a picture? Okay? top floor. And there's the view. Steep. That's steep.
Thank you.
There she goes. Look at that. That was steep. House with a view.
Straight out.
In my country, the Himalayan kingdom of Bhutan, textiles are a contemporary art deeply embedded in life. In 1989, as part of the country's effort to preserve its valued traditions, the kira and the go were declared official national dress. Fashion affects many aspects of wearing a kira. Fashions and etiquette also apply to the go. The higher a man's social status, the longer his robe and the wider his cuffs. For special occasions, all women cover their left shoulders with a ceremonial textile. Whenever I attend a festival wearing my finest, most colorful kira, I'm so proud to be a Bhutanese.
Well, after seeing the film on textiles at the museum, they took us to buy some. And they were beautiful. Then, just outside, sort of a symbol of what's going on in Bhutan just popped up.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Spider-Man.
This is Spider-Man.
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 Basically, we started with one channel, one TV channel in Bhutan, and within 6 months we opened up to the world. We had 45 channels. You know, we were totally swamped, 24 hours a day. You know, how do we balance this flow of information? You know, it's all coming in from outside.
Now we've had a few years of advertising. The well-dressed woman, the makeup. And suddenly this beautiful traditional Bhutanese woman feels ugly.
It wasn't hard to see that Bhutan was developing rapidly. I wondered, would it soon lose its charm and its innocence?
His king leads on the front foot. No Swiss bank accounts, no Learjets, lives in a log cabin. He's a very humble man, very modest man, married to 4 sisters, kids by all 4 sisters. Immediately people will think, well, he must be some form of playboy. He's in fact anything but.
I see him as my king, and if my king has 4 wives who happen to be sisters, it's his choice.
Okay, let's start the show, okay?
What size?
We don't have Bhutanese stone over here.
No, the stones are from Tibet, I'm sorry. So this is made in Bhutan?
Yeah.
can eat the yak cheese?
I am vegan.
Oh, he's a vegan. He's a vegan today.
It's hard as a rock.
I can't afford to lose my teeth.
That's the parliament over there? This is where the government of Bhutan and the king and the top religious leaders hang out. I'm not exactly sure what they call this place, but I'll try to super a title. But it's pretty nice. Come on, tell us about the yak cheese. Tell us.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
tell
not
us.
chewing it because I'm afraid to lose a filling or a cap. But one side is getting a little bit chewy and soft. Meanwhile, he's finished 2 of them and eaten them.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, how does it eat?
It tastes smoky, that's all I can say.
He says he chewed it.
He says he chewed it. He's finished 2.
So you cooked this up. Happy birthday. Well, after 2 days in Bhutan, we were all converted to gross national happiness. And as tourists, that's a pretty darn easy plan to find. Come on in.
If you interview anybody in the rural area, I can assure you that 9 out of 10 or even 10 out of 10 of whom you meet will not know anything about gross national happiness.
Well, it seems true that today the Bhutanese people are a happy people, living in peace in a land that is not measured by gross national product. But for those ethnic minorities, some born in Bhutan, who have been left out and kicked out, well, it must be said, gross national happiness, just a bitter illusion.
They've been so isolated for so long, and they're still so naive. Maybe that's the wrong word, just an innocence.
An innocence, yeah, I noticed that. I mean that they're so friendly, they're not
And
cynical.
the children just hi.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Yeah, they're not afraid of you, they don't.
They're very, very friendly.
Right. Hollywood. Ah, Hollywood, you know?
Well, what happened? You were one of the zongs, and you came down with a $5 item.
Yeah, it was just children, and they had some stuff out. But it was almost like, when we used to sell lemonade on the street corner. There was no pressure.
children.
They didn't solicit you, really. I mean, it was just like, it was nice.
And I just hope that by other people coming here, it's not spoiled.
the Hummer we come up in, man, that was the latest model.